the Heat lead by 7.
Jokic is a hard worker. That time, a terrific job of rolling into the open space after he set the screen.
Pass to Campbell. Outside Jackson. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. Now here's Morant for 3. It's good on the putback.
And the length of Simmons using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
Middleton against Ginobili. Passes it to Jokic. For Middleton. Jokic, no good. Knicks trail by 5. Morant outside. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Continuing to gain trust in that three-point shot. Each trade that Ja makes builds his confidence.
Here's Howell. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Floyd. He can't hit that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Here's Simmons. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Here's Floyd. And the rejection by Jackson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Simmons. 12 seconds left in the first. Morant outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. From deep three-point range, and so a tie game here as we end this low-scoring first quarter. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Worthy out there with Ginobili, and it's Smith. Then there's West, and it's Caldwell in at the 2-guard spot.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Puts up a 3, nailed from three-point land. Petrovic has got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now here is Hardaway. Inside, Embiid. Hardaway dishes to Embiid. And the pass to Petrovic. And it's off from three-point range. Knocked away. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Misses the 3. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Three-pointers to Jokic. They get it back. And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
I don't know where the shoulder starts and the arms end for Giannis, but it makes him dangerous on the offensive glass.
West against Hardaway. Smith with a screen on Hardaway. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Petrovic. Pass to Embiid. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Worthy. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Great defense by Giannis, using his length that time, and that shot had no chance.
They set the pick. He dishes it to Embiid. Tries again, and it's good on the way up.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got his first points in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for New York.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
Here's Antetokounmpo, following the score by Josh Smith. Here's Petrovic. That shot, no good. Worthy with the defensive effort. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
New York leading by 3. Antetokounmpo kicks to Stojakovic. He's looking for Giannis and finds him.
This is when the defense really gets disrupted by Giannis being physical, and then he gets up in the air to rub it in with the jam.
Ginobili can't hit. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Shots good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got his first bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hardaway against West. Smith with a screen on Hardaway. West passes to Smith, and Smith with the stop.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Petrovic. Back to Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 5. West outside, and it's Smith top of the key. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Worthy dishes to Smith. With the second effort, it's rebounded by New York. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Passes to Worthy. Stojakovic against Ginobili. And finished off by Worthy.
Well, at this point in his career, playmaking is Manu's strong point. Locates the open man there.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for New York. 3-point lead. Stojakovic kicks to Hardaway. Now the pass to Giannis. Good work defensively by Worthy.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Caldwell passes to Ginobili. Smith with a screen on Hardaway. West. Off the left rim and out. New York leading by 3. Outside Hardaway. Kicks to Embiid. From 13. It's hauled in by the Heat. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. West outside, going inside, and Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Somebody make some noise. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Panthers.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 28 points per clip last year, 11 rebounds and 6 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
Feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Now here's Ginobili. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. They push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Hardaway. Driving in, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Smith kicks it over to Worthy. Back to Smith. And the rejection by Giannis. Hardaway for three. James Worthy comes up with the rebound. The Heat trail by 8. Caldwell passes to Ginobili. The dish to Worthy. And here is West. Pass to Ginobili. Just 5 to shoot. Smith on the wing. And shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists now in this one. New York calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Right now for the Knicks. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Third is Chris Middleton.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
And here's Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Morant is just a Camby. 2 points. That one goes. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now here's Morant. Middleton on the wing. A shot. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Russell passes to Fultz. Here's Howell. Over Jackson. And that's collected by Camby. And so Morant will bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. For 3, Middleton is held in by Jokic. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Jokic sets the screen for Russell over Camby, just his first attempt. Russell no luck. New York leading by 5. And Middleton kicks to Morant. Back to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Middleton.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Here's Floyd. He has 5. Here's Jokic. It's over Morant. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
I don't know if you knock Jokic off balance so much. You're just hoping that he misses something like that.
Simmons with it. Middleton on the wing. Another miss by Middleton.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Caldwell passes to Howell. Over Jackson. It's rebounded by Camby. Camby's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside, and Jackson throws it down hard.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Here's Howell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
First team foul.
Miami shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And the first one at the line is good. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
That is tough. Watching Middleton find some kind of shooting window there and then knocking it down.
Caldwell passes to Ford. Here's Caldwell, defended by Middleton. Four on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell. And the three off target.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Camby passes to Middleton. Off target from outside.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Passes it to Simmons. Outside Jackson. Morant outside. Oh, the lob for Simmons.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Here's Floyd, guarded by Morant. Outside, Simmons. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And now it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The pass to Jokic. Here's Howell, guarded by Jackson. Fade away. And the rejection by Jackson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant passes to Simmons. Over Russell. Simmons can't get it to go. Miami's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Howell. Over Camby. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
Yeah, man, this is what we were hoping for. The two alpha dogs are squaring off. And when the team leaders are staring each other down, there's extra pride in life. They're bringing out the best of each other. Down, boy, down.
And taking a glance now at this game, right now it's a big-time lead for the New York Knicks.
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Josh Smith really making a difference here.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
The Heat trail by 10, and New York looking at who they've got. We've got Petrovic. Jaren Jackson is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Peja Stojakovic. And it's Hardaway in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Jokic. Smith outside. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Caldwell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Jackson. Back to Giannis. With the drive, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the serve.
Hardaway with the steal. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Petrovic. 6 points for him. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. Giannis has got the lead up to 12 now for New York.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
West with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Jackson. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And it's good for 2.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation. And a great play to get the bucket.
Giannis high post. Working on Smith. Giannis no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Jokic finds West. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Pass to Worthy. Now, here's Jokic. Defense right on him. West against Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. No good that time. The Knicks go the other way with it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Petrovic. From downtown. Rebound by the Heat.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Knocks it loose. Hardaway with the steal. To the right side. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Petrovic has got 9 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's New York with it. Jerry West missing from long range. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Caldwell can't hit. The Knicks leading by 13. Outside Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
New York ball.
Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Friday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see and hear you, fans. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
The Heat making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Fourth, Jokic.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Shot clock at 5. Here's Stojakovic. The shot comes out. Worthy with the defensive effort. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's the drive, and it's blocked. Now Smith, 9 points in the game so far. Here's Ginobili, and the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Ginobili kicks it over to Worthy. Over Stojakovic. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Petrovic. 9 points in the game so far. Passes to Embiid. Now here is Stojakovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the screen to the paint. Here's Petrovic. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Petrovic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's West. He has 6. They get a hand on it. Hardaway with the steal. Down low. Here's Giannis. Makes it off the glass. Giannis has got 10. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Here's Jokic. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Here's Petrovic. Giannis outside. 6 to shoot. There's the pass to Petrovic.
That is pure Manu there. Aggressive and relentless, in particular on the defensive end.
Jokic kicks to Ginobili. West outside. Back to Ginobili. Smith sets the pick for Ginobili. Over on Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Stojakovic with the 3. That shot off the mark. And it's Miami the other way. West outside. Ginobili dishes to Smith. West outside. Smith with a screen on Hardaway. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Embiid. And there's the bucket from Petrovic. Petrovic has got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Panthers.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Joel Embiid. Last season, he played outstanding. 2nd in blocks, 3rd in scoring, And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And as you said, just a notch below the leader in blocks last season. He gives a tremendous effort. Absolutely one of the best rim protectors in the league. Here's Howell. Pass to Jokic. Jokic's screen. Here's Floyd and Embiid with the block. And he's able to get it back. They get it back. New York with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Simmons feeling it out a bit. The shake, Camby, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Miami called for the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Camby. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Now Simmons. Ginobili missing from long range.
Sleepy Floyd. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Morant surveying the D. Simmons with it. Now defended by Jokic. Embiid's shot is good.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Your Miami Heat Panthers.
So it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Heat. Jokic sets the screen for Ginobili. Pass to Jokic. Shot to stop the run. Drains the three-pointer. Jokic has got his third bucket of the night.
Jokic's decision-making is absolutely elite. Taking that catch and shoot that time.
Now here's Camby. Guarded closely. Middleton outside for three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Howell. Over Camby. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Heat foul. Sleepy Floyd. That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 4.
New York moving it around. Here's Middleton.
There's a quiet intensity that Jokic plays with, especially on defense. It made that shooter a little bit nervous.
It's sent back down by Simmons. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Chris Middleton, fourth.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. And the Knicks with possession here. The pass to Embiid. Pass to Campbell. Middleton outside. Sinks the triple.
Chris Middleton.
Middleton's got 13.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Simmons on the wing. And Embiid throws it down.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
And it's Jokic missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Floyd. He's got 5. No good from Ginobili.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Pass to Simmons. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Howell. Passes it to Jokic. Here's Floyd. Jokic a screen. Floyd passes to Jokic. Misses from short range.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Simmons finds Middleton. Morant outside. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Simmons. And it's Russell with the rebound. Morant against Ginobili. Here's Howell. They need this one. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's New York out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense obviously so important to Coach Thibodeau.
I mean, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. Fundamental basketball.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Worthy sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Russell. Armstrong is out there with West, and it's Wilson in at the 5 spot. West kicks to Armstrong, dishes it to Russell. Great D that time from Hardaway. Smooth sailing for New York. Outside Jackson. Collison dishes to Jackson. Now the pass to Hardaway. Ilyasova, a screen on Russell. Wilson with the block. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. No good from West.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Pass to Hardaway. Left side Jackson. Collison, the pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. the layup off target.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Russell kicks to Armstrong. Pass to West. Three-pointer. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ilyasova against Russell. Camby the screen. Here's Ilyasova. And Marcus Camby, the bucket on the assist by Ilyasova.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For Miami, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Passes it to West. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over their relationship. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Darren Collison, 2.
That's good from Collison. And New York making a change here. Stojakovic is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. The first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Armstrong against Collison. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
And the pass to Stojakovic. Off target with his 3. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wilson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Stojakovic kicks to Camby. A 3 ball. And it's Miami with the rebound. Wilson the pass to Caldwell. Collison against Armstrong. Russell inside. It's taken away by Collison. Takes it inside. Hardaway with a wide open look. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
And Miami making a change here. Worthy's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Petrovic checked in. Now, here is Russell. Worthy dishes to Russell. Clock at 6. Worthy, a screen on Stojakovic. Camby with the steal. There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Russell with a wide-open look. And it's good off the back rim and in. Russell's got his first bucket in this one.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Caldwell can't hit. Here's Petrovic. He's covered by Armstrong. Stojakovic. And that one's on target from the wing. Stojakovic has got 4 this quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Heat moving the ball around. Back to Russell. And he makes good on the layup.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to Petrovic. And here's Stojakovic. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Pass to Caldwell. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Now here's Worthy. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Morant, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Third team foul. Now at the line, James Worthy. 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
Now here's Jackson. And here's Camby. Passes it to Petrovic. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Morant drives in. Jackson has the open look. No good on the 3. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Miami. Camby with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And there's the pass to Worthy. Over Camby. Worthy's shot is good. Worthy's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Jokic with the steal. And the rejection by Jackson. Worthy, no good. New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Morant with a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Jokic high post. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Jokic passes to Floyd. Worthy with it. Guarded by Morant. The shot's good from Worthy.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Now, here is Stojakovic. To the paint, here's Petrovic. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Jokic with the screen on Morant. Stolen by Jackson. Morant outside. Pass to Petrovic. From deep. He's off on that one. And Miami the other way now. Outside, Russell. Pass to Floyd. From the arc. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul number 4.
That one's on Morant. There are so many entertainment options these days, Brent. The NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
Here's Petrovic. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Simmons. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant outside. No good from outside. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Camby.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Now here's Simmons. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now our New Balance player of the game, Marcus Camby.
I just cut some fresh lemons, where's the sugar? Lemon in my fade, lemon in my ears, call them boogers. Rather 6 feet before I'm ever seen with you.
Hold up!
Yo. What it is that teeth, skin look colored in, riding in, double R, that's that color in, pulling in, that 400 grand, I just ordered this, Switzerland, Lake Geneva, where I spend my summer in, off the floor, that's Giano shoe, what I'm running in, earlobe, look like headlights, I'm so, I need some Timberlands, I battle any man, yo, but don't think they understand,
Double C on my feet, double G on my freak, Louis V by my brief. She wanna kick it with me, she back and leave. She try to save her the place, but can't see none of them grow. She keep got an E and a B on the back of the CT. I'm done with the 12, got a V16. Say the money coming in, yeah, that's true. The more money I get, I don't want. Can't think about the last time that I text you. It's probably when sidekicks had them belt loops. Sign my giant hand cock on the daytime, I check you. Just like a brand new lamb, I wreck you. So if it's mine, it's yours.
Ride to the tank, I'm a jam in the mag in the exit. Last deal more than what Google say my net is. I got chatter with the shares in it to the exit.
This is double P, I rock double C. Man, I run in beats like you running cleats. Man, come to me, you want sun to see. This internally flawless, a double V's. What troubles me is you couple me with these subtle fleas trying to double D. Hornet, trapped on a high of a bumblebee. They just got the closest picture of the sun's surface. That was us. Got the LaFerrari partner just for one purpose, catching dust. My secret service carry you call them. Back you up, tat you up, then add you up, then give you a cover like Adjua. If the fake, I don't respect it as clickbait, and that's this tastes like a shake. What a difference your wrist make when it's Richard made. Hungry eyes tend to fixate like an empty stomach for a fish plate. Get this straight, this is truck wheels, deck grip tape.
Ride to the tank, I'm a jam in the mag in the exit. Last deal more than what Google say my net is. I got chatter, the shares in it to the exit.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Beep, beep. Is that my bestie in a taxi? Fresh blowout, skin on town, she ready. Look good with a T at the end. I'm a hyper every time, now my friend. She been down since the jellies and the bobos. Now me stepping out the Jeep and my nut-lows. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a finicky, she gon' bring that phone with the T like. Guess what? All the rich boys wanna us. I just end up, you could look, don't touch. And I'm back busting bands every time we link up.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in.
That my best friend, if you need a, I ain't dumb but she my Tweedledee. If she ride for me, she don't need a key. If you sideways, she straight and you need a B. And she so bad that I just can't take that nowhere. She off her, said don't go there. Break her back, she protect and attack it. Let them buckle, give no air. Whole world wanna be us. Then my main, she my day one on my way. That you get celebrate, cause we the baddest in the club. That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in hot. Best fan, you the baddest and you know it. Uh-oh, girl, I think I'm growing. Get up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friends and you glowing. Best friends and your wrist is like it's frozen. Uh-oh, girl, I think I'm growing. Get up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friend, you soulmate.
I sip a hot tea, watching Archie flip on Meathead. I left the page ripped torn, writing what the beat said. On the mic is heat bread, ghetto edge, street bread, all crooked. Eat wheat and gluten free. He is who he is, it's who he be. Mind your biz for me. It could even help you in the long run. What good's a song if the song's no fun? Son, Shogun, invisible armor level 5. Couldn't stay alive, playing job, beaming on the telemetry. Old enough to be your Uncle Prime Time MC. Although prefer the term rhymer. Third timer, slurred word primer. Dime my mama. Right, on the daylight and the nightlife, they bite trife. From the bug, the happy-go-lucky. Ask him, do he really give a